everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today I have something a little out of the ordinary for me here in the shop. We're going to attempt to make a knife out of this old file, and there's a little bit of story behind it. I recently lost a good friend and mentor, Farmer Jimmy, to cancer, and I sort of inherited some of his belongings, and in that was an old file. The file is not good as a file anymore. It was left in some rusty water and out in the weather probably on a tractor somewhere. But what I want to do is take this and I want to make a knife out of it, and I've never done it before, so it's going to be a first time for me. The reason I'm doing it is I need a work knife out here on the property to kind of carry with me on the tractor or out on my Kawasaki mule. And I thought, kind of in remembrance of me, it would be a neat tool to take with me and carry around. I'm gonna be honest, I've never done this before. I really enjoy watching a lot of the knife makers make their knives, forge their blades, but I'm not experienced in it. However, I am fairly experienced in fabricating metal. This is a piece of already hardened metal, so I'm gonna see if I can take it, cut it, and shape it into a useful knife out here on the farm. And it might be an epic project and it might be an epic failure, but either way, it's gonna be a learning experience. She's all done, at least all I'm going to do to her, and I'm pretty happy with it overall. I learned a lot along the way. I've never ground the knife blade before. I've sharpened plenty of them, but I've never ground one. I've always been a fan of the flap disc. I prefer flap discs over hard wheels, and I used a couple of them here along the way, a 40 grit and a 120 grit. And I have to say that Osborne hard wheel just hogged the material off super fast and did a lot better job than the flap wheels did. The flap wheels were a lot better for smoothing it and blending it all in. As far as what I learned about grinding a blade, well, there's definitely an art to grinding the blade. There's no doubt about it, it is a skill. I don't think this one came out too bad overall. I'm not super pleased with the way I did the handle here, But to be honest with you, for what I want this knife for a work knife to carry with me out on the tractor or out on my Kawasaki mule, this knife is actually going to be perfect. It's nice and thick, very heavy blade, very heavy handle. The little wrap that I put on here is a wrap that we actually do at the fire department. We put them on our pike poles and axes, and we call it the clutter wrap because that's the guy's name who started wrapping all our tools that way. It's a great wrap. It gives good grip without being too rough on the palm of the hand. So overall, we're going to call this project a success. I like it. I think it'll work perfect for what I want. It's definitely not a kitchen knife, but it is razor sharp, and I'm very pleased with it. What do you think, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, what?
Yes, I like it.
You like it? Well, tell him you like it.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
He was actually pretty impressed that file wound up looking like a knife. Having to do it again, I have to say we do a few things differently, but overall, for my first knife, I'm gonna like it. We're gonna carry it around here and use it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. We'll see you real soon.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like us on Facebook. Please, somewhere down below here is a link. We've got a lot more really cool stuff coming. Is that right, camera guy? Is there a link down there? Send me a comment. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Click whatever link, click something. See you soon.